How is it going, guys? It is time for the last new products video of the year, at least for the GR86 and BRZ. I still need to do one for the WRX, but it has been a roller coaster of a year. This month marks 1 year since I started Driven Media, and we have done so much this year. We're gonna have to do a recap of 2023 of what we've done so far and what we have planned to do, but I owe you guys a giveaway winner announcement. In last month's new products video, I gave you guys a chance to win the Apex RX-7 die-cast model car. So congratulations to David Miller 1551. You are the lucky winner. If you happen to be David, please message me on Instagram or shoot me an email at info@driven.media with your details, and we'll get that RX-7 shipped out to you. Thank you to everybody else who participated. If you didn't win this time around, don't worry. There are going to be more giveaways in the future. There's actually a product in this video that's gonna be given away. I'll give you guys the details on that later on, but let's check out what's new for the month of December. We're gonna start off inside the car with a couple new products from Driven Media. Last month, I told you guys that we're gonna be showing the automatic cars some more love. We released the automatic shifter trim, and I told you guys that these center consoles were on the way, and now they are here and available in all three options. So we have the gloss, we have matte, and we have the forged carbon fiber. Now you can see that these are obviously different than the manual center consoles because they are longer. They include the opening for the cup holder. And the reason why these covers are so popular is because the center consoles, no matter if you have the manual or the automatic, are made out of a very soft plastic that's susceptible to scratches, even if you're careful. So these install right over the top. They have double-sided tape already installed on the backside, so they're super easy to install. They help to protect your center console so you don't get those scratches, and they look a whole lot better. I'm actually also going to show you guys in another video how to transfer a center console from an automatic car into a manual car so you get the extra cup holder if you want to use it for storage or whatever it is. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and if you didn't know that that was possible, now you know. Speaking of adding more storage inside the car, this is the new Driven Media storage tray. This is designed to sit in the area on top of your glove box and gives you a convenient place to put your keys, wallet, phone, gum, whatever it is. It's textured to match the rest of the dash, and it also includes 2 of these grippy liners, so whatever you put in here isn't going to be sliding around as much. And it's also molded to slide perfectly into the gap in between the top of the glove box and the bottom of the dash. And for those of you that are wondering, no, this is not where the airbag deploys. I wouldn't offer you something that's just gonna be a projectile in your face. The airbag deploys from the top of the dash. Last month, we released the carbon fiber window switch panels, but at the time they were only available in the gloss finish, but now they are available in both the matte and forged option. And if you didn't see the video last month, what's special about these panels compared to the competitors is that the passenger side panel includes this opening for the lock and unlock switch. A lot of the competitors' products out there do not have this opening, and they basically delete that functionality. That's not something that I wanted to do, so I made sure that our product has that opening so you don't lose any functionality whatsoever. A lot of you guys have been asking for this next product. The JDM style side markers have been available for some time now, but they've only been available with these amber LEDs, just like the OEM side markers. You guys have been asking for a version with white LEDs, which is exactly what I've got here. Let me go ahead and unplug this and plug the new one in to show you guys the difference. If I can get this unplugged, there we go. And there you go. Now we have a nice, crisp, clean white LED side marker. You still have the JDM styling. The clear is currently available on the website with the smoked version on the way. If you guys are looking for side markers that are a little bit different, these are the 86 Squad Fang side markers. These have a smoked lens, so you're gonna be getting rid of that ugly orange side marker that these come with from the factory, at least here in the States. You can also see that instead of the single LED, you have a double Fang design here. And what's cool about these is that they function not only as a side marker when your headlights are on, but also a DRL as well, which I have shown here. So when the DRLs are on, these are white. You can see this green wire I have ran from the back. It's currently hooked up to the battery right now, but what you would want to do is tap the green wire into the DRL wire on your headlight harness, and then when you turn your headlights on, it's going to switch over to an amber light. 86 Squad also has their new Blade reverse light available on their website. Again, it's a smoked lens, so it blends in with the rest of the black plastic on the bottom of the bumper. And here you can see the running light. So this is what the light is gonna look like when you have your headlights on. Let me hop inside the car and I'll show you guys the brake function, reverse, as well as the startup sequence. I'm gonna turn the lights on so you can see the startup animation, which is sort of a sequential effect and then a breathing effect before it becomes solid. And this is how the light's gonna look when you're driving around at night when your headlights are on. I'll step on the brake and we get sort of an F1 effect with 3 consecutive flashes. And I'll put it into reverse. And that should be the bottom row of LEDs underneath the running lights, super bright. I can see it lit up on the backup camera here. And now I'll turn the lights off so you can see the functions now. There's the brake again. And then I'll put it into reverse one more time. You guys might be wondering what these taillights are that I have installed on the car here. These are actually the new VLAND LED sequential taillights that are available on the Driven Media website in either a smoked or red lens, which is what I have installed here. These actually retain the OEM lens shape, which I love, but they've put their own unique touch into the internals of the light itself. So the bottom portion of the C light here has sort of a matrix effect. The middle section here has 9 individual LED jewels that light up once you press that brake pedal. And then the turn signal goes across the top here and can either be a normal flashing turn signal or a sequential turn signal. What's special about the turn signal though is that it doesn't just stop on the corner here. It extends all the way across the top, which is gonna improve the visibility to those not only behind you, but also to the side of you. And this light also has a startup sequence as well that you can turn off and on depending on your preference. So let me hop inside the car and run through the functions with you guys. I'm gonna turn the lights on to show you the startup sequence. It's kind of a sequential effect around the C light, and the LED jewels do a dance before it does a breathing effect and becomes solid. And this is how the taillights are gonna look when you're driving around at night with your headlights on. You can see the matrix effect on the bottom portion of the taillight that I was talking about. Now, one thing to note, it probably looks orange in the video. I promise you it's red in person. I'm gonna step on the brake here so you can see the LED jewels light up. So that is the brake light in the middle. And here is the turn signal. The sequential turn signal, like I said, it goes all the way across the top of the taillight, super bright and visible. I'll step on the brake light so you can see all the lights together. Now let me turn the lights off so you can see what this would look like during the day. Here is the brake. And then the turn signal. And like I said earlier, you can swap this from a normal flashing turn signal to the sequential, and you can also turn the startup sequence off or on depending on your preference. Hopping back inside the car, we have got a new product from Billetworks. If you guys have not heard of them, they make short throw shifter kits, reverse lockouts, shift knobs, engine bay caps for a bunch of different cars. I actually have one of their short shifter kits in my WRX and I absolutely love it. But this here is their new hybrid shift knob. If you're a fan of taller, skinnier shift knobs, this is gonna be right up your alley. I love the smooth cylinder design and that it doesn't have any sharp angled edges on it, so it fits perfectly in your hand. There's a couple different outer shell options. This is the white Delrin outer shell. They also have a black Delrin and then a couple different color options for their aluminum shell. But if you live in an area where it gets really hot and your car sees the sun, the Delrin is probably a good idea because it's heat resistant. So when you park your car outside and you get in and go for a drive, it's not gonna cook your hand when you go to shift gears. It's not the heaviest shift knob, but it does have a good weight to it, so it feels great shifting through the gears. And of course, it being a shift knob, super easy to install. I've got 2 of these, so we're gonna be giving one of these away on Instagram. All you have to do is follow myself and the BilletWorks profile. I'll leave the links down in the description, and then tag 3 of your friends. The winner will get to pick from the white or black one, and then I'm gonna keep the other one. So head over to Instagram and win yourself a shift knob. If you guys happen to be in the market for a new exhaust system, we have a couple new options to choose from. We'll start with the ones from Nameless Performance. Actually, a bunch from them, because they have 6 different exhaust products for the GR86 and BRZ, both axle back and cat back options. These are all stainless steel, TIG welded. The mufflers are 5-inch mufflers, and the tips are 4-inch single wall tips. So for the axle backs, we have a dual exit option with or without mufflers, and they also have a single exit option with or without mufflers, and then they have a track pipe, which is essentially just a single exit pipe that goes out and there's no exhaust tip. Now for the catbacks, again, you have a catback with or without mufflers, and if you happen to have one of their axle backs and you want to turn it into a catback system, they sell the mid pipe for you to do so. On top of all their exhaust products, they also offer a front strut tower brace. So if you're looking to stiffen things up even further and add some bling to your engine bay, they're available in wrinkle black or wrinkle red. Another new exhaust option we have available for our cars is the XForce Veric's valved catback exhaust. It's available in either a 2.5-inch or 3-inch option. Both are dual exits with 4.5-inch double wall tips. You actually get 2 sets of tips. You have the standard polished stainless steel and a blue burnt tip. So maybe one day you're feeling the burnt look and another you're feeling the polished look. You have that option of swapping between the 2. And of course you get the Veric's muffler technology, which allows you to control how loud your exhaust is. There's not many valved exhaust options for this car, so it's cool to see that technology integrated into a product for these cars. I actually got a demo at SEMA of an add-on that you can get for this exhaust that allows you to control the positioning of the valve through an app on your phone as well as GPS. So let's say you don't want to disturb your neighbors when you get home. You can set the GPS location so when you get close, it closes the valve to the set positioning that you have on your phone and your car quiets down. Or maybe you want to set it so when you drive by a police station, it's not so loud. It's all controlled through the app. Super cool technology. I can't wait to test out the exhaust on this car for you guys to see how it sounds. Now I know some of you love a loud single exit big tip exhaust, and I've got just the thing for you. Check out the AeroflowDynamics F1 titanium exhaust. This is a full 3-inch titanium exhaust. You've got the burnt blue titanium finish. Obviously that's gonna change due to the heat. It ends with a massive 4.5-inch tip, and this thing only weighs 9 pounds. This is like a Tomei Type 80R on drugs. It is super loud, obviously not going to be for everybody, but you know who you are. Those of you who love a loud exhaust and being able to fist that exhaust tip because of how big it is, this is a match made in heaven. Those of you who track your car and you're taking it seriously and you're pushing the limits more and more and you want to add some safety to the car, JDL has answered your prayers with their new 4-point roll bar. This is built to NASA specifications. They're available for both the previous gen and the new GR86 and BRZ. So whether you want the rollover protection or you want to add harnesses to your car, this is a great solution that is 100% bolt-in, no welding necessary. You even get to retain your rear seats and the interior panels with some trimming. Most of you guys probably know JDL already. They make super high quality components for these cars, and this is no exception. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this month's new products video. It's starting to get dark out. I've got the car stored in the unfinished part of the building while the shop gets finished up. So there's no lighting in here, and once it gets dark, there's not much I can do. Hopefully the shop gets finished sooner rather than later. But if you like something you saw in today's video, the links are down in the description. Check out the discount codes as well. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, comment down below. I am always happy to help. I'm trying to reply to as many comments as I possibly can, so don't be shy. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays, I love you, and I'll see you guys next time.